Well, howdy you fine set of individuals, and welcome to episode 5 of Wandering Throttle. Today you've got myself and Mrs. Throttle on the Indian, and you also got Mr. Bob and Mrs. Bob on the Can-Am, and we're taking part in Durham Easter Egg Run. Now, Durham Easter Egg Run is a charity event that runs every year on Easter, obviously, and it's all about essentially giving back to the community. So if you've never been before, it's a little bit difficult to explain. It started back in 2005 as a relatively small ride out with just a few hundred bikers, and just wanted to do something good for the community. But it's grown a lot since then. It's now one of the Northeast's biggest and most recognisable charity rides. Year after year, more riders turn up and more people find the streets, and more bikers dedicate their Sundays to the ride. For those who haven't been before, it starts at Tesco in Durham, Dragonville. You can just see there, we're just pulling out the car park. If you look on the left hand side here, you'll catch a glimpse of Nana Throttle. There she is, just on the left hand side of the blue coat. And just on a brief side note, I told her the other day about BSA's making a comeback, and she was absolutely ecstatic because that's what she used to ride back in the day, as she regularly tells me. So anyway, a little bit about the route. So we start in Dragonville in Durham, and then we head south towards Darlington, going through the likes of Thinford and Ferry Hill. We stop at Darlington Memorial Hospital. We stay there for about an hour, and then make our way back up north to Durham Hospital. So I'll just briefly go back for a moment. So this year was the biggest ride that we've had so far, with over 1,260 bikes taking part. Now, last year it was just shy of 1,200, so we've had about an extra 60 bikes this year, making it the biggest ride we've seen at Durham Easter Egg Run. Just to let that sink in for a moment and put it in perspective a little bit, that is at least a 5-mile convoy of motorcycles. That's what it was recorded at last year. So, where do all the eggs go? So the eggs go directly to children's hospital wards at Darlington and Durham, but they also go a lot further than that. So they go to special need groups, residential care settings, community organisations, many of which don't get the spotlight. I know before this year I was quite naive. I thought that they just went to Durham and Darlington Hospital, but they don't. They actually go a lot further than that. Then you've also got the fundraising side of the event as well. So the event raises money for Teenage Cancer Trust, British Heart Foundation, Northumbria Blood Banks, Feeding Families, Durham Dogs and Cats Home, Pet Angels Wearside, Mr. Beat Foundation, and the Shaw Trust as well. Every penny is raised is split across those causes, and every egg is donated and handed over personally by riders who care enough to be a part of the event. Now, I'm sure you saw at the beginning of the video as we were pulling out of Tesco, you've got so many different kinds of bikes. You've got your cruisers there, sports bikes, adventure bikes, trikes. You've got Mr. and Mrs. Bob on the Can-Am. You've got a bit of everything. Some polished to perfection, others wearing their miles proudly. And of course, you've got the riders as well. Some come in fancy dress, because no Easter egg run is complete without a couple of superheroes, bunnies, and the occasional funny character there. Speaking of riders with bunny ears, no doubt you saw there the rider behind me just come around the junction here with bunny ears on. That's Moto Booth. Moto Booth's another content creator from Durham who has some great content on both Instagram and TikTok. I'd recommend going to check him out. No doubt we'll end up riding together at some point, but until then, I'm sure you can get your fill on his page. Well, there you have it. That's the end of the southbound journey. I'm not going to bother putting the northbound journey on because it's exactly the same, just backwards. If you are thinking about coming along to the Durham Easter Egg ride, I would definitely recommend it. It's a great day out. You get to meet some fantastic people, and it's doing you a bit for charity as well. Right, well, that's it from me until the next one. Thank you very much, everyone, and I'm going to go for a brew, and I'll see you in a few. Cheers.